Have you ever wondered how deeply intimacy shapes not just our relationships, but also our sense of self? It's a question that touches the heart of human connection, blending emotions, psychology, and the unspoken bonds we share. Intimacy is far more than a physical act. It's an exchange of trust, vulnerability, and soul-deep energy. But what happens when these moments leave lasting imprints, shaping how we see ourselves and those around us? In today's video, we're diving into the profound impact intimacy has on a woman's body, mind, and soul, from the powerful brain chemistry involved to the emotional echoes it leaves behind. This is a journey into the unseen forces that influence our lives. Whether intimacy uplifts or unsettles depends on the emotional environment we create and the care we give ourselves in the process. By the end of this conversation, you'll uncover the transformative role of oxytocin, the bonding hormone in creating emotional connections. What causes certain events to instill in us a sense of strength, while others wear us down physically and emotionally? This book gives you practical advice on how to protect your heart by setting limits and picking intimacy that fits with your values and sense of self-worth. It also includes stories and insights that will make you think. This isn't just a discussion. It's a chance to see yourself with more compassion and to understand how love, respect, and intention can change your experiences. Stay with us until the end. You won't just learn about intimacy. You'll also learn how to nurture your well-being, honor your worth, and embrace the emotional and physical balance we all strive for. Let's take this journey together, one step closer to understanding the intricate beauty of connection and the strength that comes from truly valuing yourself. If you haven't already, click the subscribe button and be sure to turn on notifications. Sign up for our newsletter to get the latest news and videos. I'd love to hear your thoughts on today's topic. If you like it, please leave a comment, and if you don't, please leave a 0. Your feedback is essential to me because it helps me make better videos that fit your interests. Let's commence our discussion before delving into today's profound and poignant subject. Could you kindly provide a small favor that would be greatly appreciated and contribute to the continued existence of this cherished space? If these conversations touch your heart or give you important insights that you think might help other people, please take a moment to like this video. As simple as it may seem, this action has a significant impact, enabling YouTube to recommend this video to more people who could benefit from its wise and comforting words. The algorithm hasn't been kind to us lately, so your help is more important than ever. Also, if you haven't already, I warmly invite you to subscribe to the Wise Old Age channel and turn on the notification bell. Together, we can grow the circle of love, care, and shared wisdom to reach countless souls seeking solace, understanding, and guidance. Your presence here makes a difference, and your support keeps this light burning for everyone who needs it. Today, I want to talk about something that is at the heart of human connection. What happens in a woman's body, mind, and soul after she shares her intimacy? This question brings up a world of emotion, science, and life experience. It's a trip that takes us beyond the physical and into the emotional bonds we have with each other. Make the marks on our hearts and the quiet echoes of vulnerability that linger long after the moment has passed. Thinking about this isn't just important, it's absolutely necessary. It enables us to view ourselves and each other with greater compassion and understanding, so I strongly encourage you to participate in this thought-provoking conversation, help you learn, and maybe even get you to look inside yourself with more love, care, and kindness. Sharing intimacy is more than just touching, it's a deep trust, soul-bearing, and vulnerability. From a psychological point of view, a woman's brain responds in unique ways during these times. Dr. Ellen Pfizer's research reveals that the brain produces powerful chemicals like oxytocin, often referred to as the bonding hormone, and dopamine, known for its euphoric effects. These chemicals become part of our bodies and minds. Emotions leave lasting memories that can make us feel good or bad, based on the situation. These emotional imprints don't go away, they become part of our inner story. A close friend once told me something that made me feel like I had given away something irreplaceable, but I wasn't sure if the other person valued it the same way. Her words haunted me for years with their openness. At the time, I didn't know how to respond, but as time went on, I realized how deeply she was saying something. Giving yourself without the assurance of emotional reciprocity is a natural, almost universal response. Sharing intimacy without mutual care and understanding can make someone feel vulnerable, uncertain, or even weak. Conversely, fostering intimacy in an environment of love, safety, and respect transforms it into a source of strength and healing from a medical perspective. Intimate situations cause significant changes in a woman's body. These times not only affect the brain, but also the nerve and endocrine systems. The release of oxytocin fortifies emotional bonds, reduces stress, and enhances overall health. However, these benefits aren't as strong if the intimacy doesn't happen in an atmosphere of love, respect, and care. Hormones intended to provide us with safety and security can, instead, intensify our feelings of loneliness or insecurity. This duality of intimacy, its ability to both comfort and unsettle, makes it one of the most complex and life-changing experiences. We see how connected we are to others and how much we know and value ourselves. As we go through this conversation, I invite you to open your heart, reflect deeply, and welcome the chance to learn not only about the complexities of intimacy, but also about our endless potential for love, connection, and healing. Let's walk this path together. When intimacy doesn't match emotional connection, the effects can be deeply unsettling, resonating through the body and mind in ways that are often difficult to put into words. For example, consider a woman who opens herself up to another person, giving them not only her body, but also her trust and vulnerability, only to feel an emotional void in return. In this case, her heart and mind may be in quiet turmoil, locked in a silent conflict that often shows up as physical sensations. A lot of women who have been through this say they feel like they can't explain their tiredness, which lasts for days, their muscle tightness won't go away, or their spirit is gnawing at them. These non-random behaviors clearly demonstrate a connection between our emotional and physical selves. This delicate balance, when upset, impacts every aspect of our identity. But that's only one side of the story. For other women, intimacy can be a life-changing and deeply empowering experience. During these moments, they experience a deep sense of joy, love, and confidence, as if the connection has completely engulfed them. In this case, intimacy goes beyond the physical realm and becomes a bridge that fosters emotional safety and a deep sense of union with a partner. What makes these two experiences so very different? Part of intimacy is the feelings of respect and care that surround it. It's never just about the act, it's about the message and emotional refuge it provides. Beautifully, it demonstrates this delicate balance. This is a story that I will always hold dear. Years ago, a young woman came to my home, tears streaming down her face, her voice trembling with emotion. She sat down, and after a long pause, she looked up at me and said, "Grandma." Her words were heavy with vulnerability, and I could see the gentle weight she carried. I asked her to tell me what had happened. As she began to speak, her story unfolded like so many others I'd heard before, a story of misplaced trust and unmet expectations. She had shared her first intimate experience with someone who wasn't emotionally invested in her. She had hoped for love, connection, and a sense of belonging, but instead she was met with emotional distance and indifference. Her trust had been given freely, but it wasn't met with the care and commitment she had hoped for in that moment. I knew I had to say something that would stay with her, something she could carry forward as she navigated this painful chapter of her life. I took her hands in mine and said, "If you're still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me, kid. Pay attention to me. Your worth doesn't depend on how other people treat you or what they don't see in you. Every experience, good or bad, is a chance to learn more about yourself. Deeply painful times teach you how to protect your heart, set limits, and respect your own needs, not to break you." She cried more easily at that moment, but I could see a change in her. It might have been a small spark of hope or the start of forgiving herself. Over time, she started to understand what those words meant. The pain of that experience, while significant, became a turning point for her. It taught her the importance of listening to her intuition, of understanding her worth, and of being intentional about the people she allowed out into her life. She learned to set boundaries that reflected her newfound self-respect, and to approach relationships with greater clarity about what she truly wanted and deserved. What had once felt like a loss became a lesson, one that empowered her to move forward with a stronger sense of self. This story is a poignant reminder of the profound emotional and physical interplay involved in intimacy when shared in an environment of love, respect, and emotional safety. It can be a source of incredible joy and connection. It can uplift, heal, and fill us with a sense of completeness. But when it's marred by emotional disconnection or unmet expectations, it can leave us feeling depleted, uncertain, and even physically affected. These experiences, whether positive or painful, shape us, teaching us invaluable lessons about trust, boundaries, and self-worth. For those who have felt the sting of discon, these experiences, whether positive or painful, teach us invaluable lessons about trust, boundaries, and self-worth. Of our humanity, a bridge between two souls that, when nurtured, has the power to heal and inspire. Let us embrace it with the care, reverence, and intention it deserves. That's the key to learn and grow. Every moment of vulnerability, no matter how challenging, is an opportunity, a stepping stone toward deeper self-awareness and self-love. For any woman who has felt sadness, regret, or emptiness after sharing her intimacy, let me tell you this: you are not alone. So many of us have stood where you are, questioning ourselves, playing moments, and wondering if we made the right choice. We've all experienced times when we felt something was missing, whether it was love, respect, or the mutual care we longed for. But hear me now, those moments do not define you. Your worth is not tied to a single decision or a fleeting experience. You are infinitely more than any one moment. To the young women, if you're reading this, perhaps out of curiosity or concern, I offer you the following sincere advice. When you're making decisions about your heart and body, don't rush them. Give them time, thought, and care. Listen to that quiet voice inside you that asks you to think about your feelings. It wants to know if you're ready. Trust the person you'll spend your life with and feel deeply loved and respected. These aren't just passing thoughts, they're the foundation of your emotional health. Never forget this. No one can give or take away your inherent worth. It's a part of you that is beautiful. When I think about this, I remember something my mother told me when I was young. The difficulties I heard her. The way you feel when giving someone something shows if they love you. Giving with joy and no fear, doubt, or hesitation is love. However, if you give with worry, sadness, or uncertainty, your heart may be telling you it's not the right time or person. Those words have helped me through some of the most important times in my life, and I hope they give you the clarity, peace, and strength to make choices that honor your heart and spirit. Life will give you many chances to give of yourself, but not every moment or person will deserve the gift of your weakness. Trust that you know the difference, and when you fail, and we all do, use that as a chance to learn, not to focus on regret. Before we conclude, I want to express my deepest gratitude for your presence during this intimate and thought-provoking discussion. These are the times when being honest and open about our feelings gives us the strength to connect, heal, and grow. If these words have touched you or you believe they could help someone today, please share this video with them. I would also love to hear your thoughts, experiences, or questions. Your voice matters, and I welcome your stories in the comments below. Let's continue this journey of reflection and understanding together. If you haven't already, please like this video. And don't forget to subscribe to the Wise Old AG channel. Your assistance sustains these discussions and expands our reach to more individuals seeking guidance and companionship. Do not forget to turn on the bell so you can know when it's time for our next meeting. Take care, my dear friends, and remember to always listen to your heart. Your heart holds all the answers you require until we cross paths again. I hope you move forward with peace, love, and clarity. After our emotional conversation, I want to leave you with a straightforward yet impactful question. What have you learned today? Has this talk made you think or motivated you to change something? Please share your thoughts in the comments section below. Tell us one thing you learned from this video and how you plan to use it in your life. Your ideas and experiences could be, we can be the guiding light that someone else needs on their journey if we interact with each other in this beautiful community. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support means a lot to us and helps us keep having these important conversations with more people. Remember to click the bell to ensure you don't miss our next story or discussion. Thank you for coming today, listening with an open heart, and adding to this place of love, wisdom, and connection. Until we meet again, I hope you remember our lessons and kindness. Take care, stay happy, and remember that you are worth a lot.